Hello and welcome. In this video we will be discussing about the concepts of the implication operator in SystemVerilog, and in next video we will be doing some practical examples of the implication operator. So basically implication is equivalent to an if then structure. The left hand side of the implication is called the antecedent and the right hand side is called the consequent. The antecedent is basically the gating condition. So if the antecedent succeeds, then only the consequent is evaluated. The implication construct can only be used with property definition, so it cannot be used in sequences. This is a most important thing to remember, that implication construct can be used only for property. So there are basically two types of implication: overlapped implication and non-overlapped implication. So we will be taking a closer look at both of them in the upcoming slide. So on the right hand side there is a property P. So the overlapped implication is denoted by this symbol. So this is the symbol that denotes the overlapped implication. So if there is a match on the antecedent, so here antecedent is A and consequent is B. So if there is a match on the antecedent, then the consequent expression is evaluated in the same clock cycle. So we have this property, it is named as P. So this property will state that if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, because we have written pos edge of clock. So if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, then signal B should also be high on the same clock edge. So this is an overlapped implication. So between A and B we have the symbol of the overlapped implication, and this is the property. So asset property is used to implement this property. So in the non-overlapped implication it is denoted by this symbol. So if there is a match on the antecedent, so here also the antecedent is A and consequent is B. So if there is a match on the antecedent, then the consequent expression is evaluated in the next clock cycle. So in this here again we have a property named P. So if signal A is high on a given clock edge, then signal B should be high on the next clock edge. This is non-overlapped. So if we go back to overlap, we saw that if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, then B should also be high on the same clock edge. That was overlapped. But in non-overlapped, if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, then B will be high on the next clock edge. This is non-overlapped implication. So there are some variations also. So if we have a fixed delay on the consequent, so you can see here we have written A, then hash to B. So it means that if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, then B will be high after 2 clock cycles, because we have given a delay of 2 here. So this is called as a implication with the fixed delay on the consequent. So the consequent is delayed by 2 clock cycles. Then in the next concept, that is the timing window in SWA. So we have given a timing window, a hash has 1:4B. So it means that if signal A is high on a given positive clock edge, then within 1 to 4 clock cycles the signal B should be high. So this is called as a timing window because we have now given a window of 1 to 4 clock cycles. So if signal A, because this is from 1 to 4, 1:4. So if signal A is high on a given clock edge, then within 1 to 4 clock cycles the signal B should also be high. So this is about very brief about the implication operator. So you can see that implication operator can only be used with property definitions and not with sequence definitions. So in the next video we will be looking to implement these operators in a SystemVerilog program, and then we will look at the waveforms. So please like and share the video and subscribe the channel, and if you have any doubt also, then you can ask me your doubt in the comment box. I reply to each and every doubt. Thank you and best of luck.